pianissimo is a musical notation which denotes that a portion of music needs to be played very, 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 very quietly. So quiet, in fact, that it is basically impossible to hear. Which is appropriate because Lucky, the main protagonist of this manga series, is only able to play the piano that quietly in the one opportunity he gets to practice. This is an issue because Lucky comes from a family of musical savants, more specifically, fraternal septuplet savants, who are each blessed with world-renowned talent and acclaim as concert pianists. These geniuses are only recognized and acknowledged by their genius father if they continue to prove that they are the best musicians in the world. Each of those siblings are able to do that, while Lucky, who the father believes is a mediocre piano player, is ignored and disowned from the family. This disownment is so severe it not only causes the divorce of his parents, but leads the world to only see the family as having 6 siblings and effectively erasing him from existence. Lucky is forced to live with relatives, as his mother is understandably sickly due to giving birth to septuplets, where he is forced to do menial work and is banned from playing the piano. Yet, even through all of this, Lucky still loves to play the piano. And his music is the favorite of his sickly mother, who is the one person that is supportive of his desire to play, even though he is mediocre compared to his siblings. In the hospital where she is staying, he is only able to play quietly, which leads to his tendency to only be able to play the piano quietly. His mom is ultimately the one that pushes him to pursue music as a career and prove that even without the innate talent of his siblings, he can become an incredible pianist in his own right. However, unbeknownst to many, Lucky is actually harboring a lingering talent within him for those with the ears to hear it. We find this out when his future instructor hears him play Twinkle Twinkle Little Star, and Lucky conjures for him an image of his young siblings around the piano. You see, in the world of 5 Ps, those blessed with the talent for piano are able to literally conjure images for their audiences via the soundscapes that they create. For Lucky's siblings, this comes naturally for all to hear live, and it can even come across on pre-recorded performances for the musically inclined. Yet, Lucky is unable to do this for the most part, except for this teacher who decides to take Lucky under his wing and teach him to play piano. I loved this series. The art style was really unique and lent itself to the more surrealist tone of the series, allowing the mangaka to really push the boundaries of how the music altered the realities of the listeners. No 2 musicians play an instrument the same way after all, and 5 Ps pushes this concept to new heights as how music is depicted literally changes entirely based on who is sitting at the piano. Though it is no longer running in Shonen Jump, it was able to build a small dedicated fan base that I consider myself to be an enthusiastic part of. Do yourself a favor and jump into the SJ catalog and pick up this hidden gem. You will not regret it. I plan to do a more in-depth, spoiler-filled review of this series soon, where I break down the whole thing and give more of my reasons why this series was so great and deserved more time than it got. But in the meantime, give it a read and you'll see exactly why it's worth a shot. Thank you for listening to this spoiler-free review. I have linked a playlist to my other reviews. Please like and subscribe for more reviews and much more. Thanks.